Coming in hot from Arizona, this is Trevor
and Troy Howard.
And you're on So Tell Us Time. You can have everything you want in your business. Sometimes you just need a little help.
Every business owner would love to charge more for their services, but sometimes you can sacrifice long-term loyalty for a short-term profit.
Creating the right rituals is key to your business having success.
Are you tired of competing with your competitors? Guess what? You don't have to compete if you create.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of So Tell Us Time. I know if you're watching on the cameras, if you're on YouTube, you're like, Trevor, it's just you again. And Troy was with us just last week and the week before that. I know, I apologize. You're going to have to deal with me by myself today, but I promise you Troy will be back. So don't worry about that. But I'm excited to be with you guys today. We are in part 7 of our multi-series episodes of Close More Sales. And today we're going to discuss how to target your perfect client and how that actually can increase sales. When you reach that perfect customer that you're looking for and that they're looking for your service at your price, your sales actually become easier. Your close rate goes up, and your sales team has the capacity to actually close more sales. Now, there's a different side to this that we will talk about here in a second, but just to get started, because we're looking for that perfect customer, which, give you a little teaser, that means not everybody is your perfect customer. But what makes a perfect customer? Well, first, they need your service. That is obviously a duh. Trevor, duh. But here's the thing is, people will come through your pipeline, people will call your phone, people will fill out your form that actually aren't looking for your service in particular or how you do it particularly. And so honestly, finding that perfect customer that actually is looking for your service is number one, right? The next thing is that they see the value in what you're offering. See, and that's the thing. A lot of times as we get these leads in the door and stuff, they don't necessarily see the value, okay? Maybe they're the bargain shopper. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. The third thing is they have the money to afford your service. Because that's the other thing that we're always dealing with is that, you know, everybody wants a deal, right? Well, that might not be the perfect customer for you then, depending on just how far down that thing goes. So here's the thing. You have to be willing to walk away from a bad customer. You have to be willing to say, this is not my customer, and I'm not going to take this customer on. You have to be willing to tell someone that your company is not the right company for them. Maybe hey, I'm sorry, but we're not the right company for you. We don't have the service that you're looking for, or we don't have it at the price that you're looking for. We are a high end. We really take pride in the service and the products that we use, and so we're just probably not what you're looking for today. You have to be, and this is the hard one. You have to be willing to refund someone and just move on to find that perfect customer. And I know you're thinking, oh no, because here's the thing, in business, especially in the beginning, or if you're not where you want to be financially, this is the thing. We will take on as entrepreneurs, especially when we're doing the sales too. If we're wearing all the hats and doing the sales, we want to take every job. We don't want to lose a dollar. We don't want to, and sometimes with these customers, we're stepping over dollars to pick up pennies because we're spending all this time with the wrong kind of customer, and it actually ends up costing us more money. It takes up our time, which we could be spending with the right customer, getting paid what we deserve to get paid, which take us into our third thing is, most likely your perfect customer is not a bargain shopper. I'm going to guess that, unless you're a Dollar Tree or something like that, your customer and your perfect customer is not a bargain shopper. So for instance, a Groupon. Your perfect customer is not on Groupon. I'm going to guess that. And here's the deal is I have been doing this long enough, 21 years. And not the Groupon's been around for 21 years, but since it's been around, I've had many customers try to use Groupon, and it was so unprofitable. Groupon's return rate is terrible. because people lose money actually on Groupon. This is what I've been told by my customers, that they've actually lost money by doing a Groupon, and that those people are just bargain shoppers. They don't turn into a full price paying customer later. They are bargain shoppers. So guess what? When your price is higher the next time, they go back to Groupon and they find your competitor. They find somebody else. So you have to be willing to just say, you're not my customer. Or the nicer way to say it is, we're not the right company for you. Be willing to not take every job. And then that second one, be willing, and my sales guys have a hard time with this. They understand, but they have a hard time with it of like, look, we have to just be willing to refund a customer if they're not our type of customer, or like, let's say we told them something incorrectly, or we weren't able to perform for them in the right way, or maybe they're just that terrible customer that is just a pain in the booty. Well, refund them and move on. Stop wasting your time. If you're having to go back and forth and reconvince them of why they're doing business with you, or, and you're constantly having to resell them, they're not the right customer. If they're calling in and constantly complaining, they're not the right customer. So just be willing to cut ties. I can't tell you. It's better, because you know what? You send them that money back, you get rid of them, and then you just move forward, and you can close out of the good customers, the right customers, getting to the right customers, finding those right customers. You can then double and triple your sales for half of the effort. It will be so much more cost effective. It will be such a smoother and easier sale that your team or yourself, you will be able to close more people. So that's just to get your guys' minds moving. Think about it, right? Let's talk about the homework today. Take a look at your customers you're attracting and the ways you're getting them. If you're not constantly dealing with, if you are constantly dealing with the issue customers, be willing to try other avenues of getting customers. So you got to be willing to, like, if you're doing Groupons right now, but you're not happy with the kind of customers you're getting, well, guess what? Groupon's the problem. Like, you shouldn't be doing, you're going to get bargain people out of a bargain place, right? On a coupon ad place. So you got to be willing to spend the money. Sometimes that's Google PPC. Sometimes that's SEO. Sometimes that's a referral program. Whatever that looks like for you, just be willing to shift or try other things if you're not currently attracting the right customer. And then finally, be willing to walk away from those problem customers who take too much of your time, and then take that time that you would have been spending on them, wasted trying to resell them on your services, and spend that on finding those amazing customers. And then your sales process will be so much better. Your conversion rate will be so much better, and your customer base will be so much happier. And guess what? In turn, that way when you turn 50, you don't have a heart attack and die, right? Less stress. And that's the key. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this week. A very simple one. Just take a look at your customers. And if you're not attracting the right customers, you need to take a hard look at how are you attracting them? Why aren't they your perfect customer? And then how do you make a shift in order to find that perfect customer? And maybe that just starts with identifying what is that perfect customer to you. Okay? We love you. We appreciate you. We will check you guys out on the next episode of So Tell Us Time.